Welcome to today's tutorial. Today we're going to play in a couple of products but also have a little bit of a chat about mineral makeup. I had a request from a couple of ladies inquiring about mineral makeup. Now I don't include mineral makeup in my range, and the reason being that I've tried many and I just didn't find anything that, to me, for want of a better saying, cut the mustard. I just found that it tended to make the skin look older, exacerbating the lines, and I also found it felt very dry on the skin, and as we age, a lot of us suffer with dryness on the skin, and so I decided to throw that aside and go with something more moisturising and light reflecting. It didn't sit in the lines like I found that the mineral makeups did. So I will give you a bit of a look at, I've got 3 different ones and I'll put on and compare them. They are in a bit of a different shade. And then I will put the age resistance foundation on with the powder and show you my perception of a better makeup for the more mature skin. So off with the glasses. Can't see you now though. A kabuki brush. These funny little brushes are normally what's used to put on the mineral makeup, and the idea is to swirl the brush into the product, soak it up into the head and sort of flick off any excess, and then buff the minerals into the skin. So let's start with a pressed mineral. I can't see to open it. Okay, so a pressed mineral, and I did buy this in Paris. And the lady who put it on me in the Sephora shop actually gave me the wrong shade. It's way too pasty. But at the time, this is what we do. We trust these people, and the lighting in the store is always different, etc., etc. And of course, I tried it when I got back to the hotel, and then it's way too late. And I did realise she was mixing a few shades as she was placing it on my face. And stupid me, I didn't realise that I was buying the lighter of the shades that she was mixing. So obviously they didn't have the perfect shade for me. So swirling the brush into this cake and then flicking off the excess, and then buffing it into the skin. See how pale it is? Boo. I'm a ghost. I won't put it on both sides, so at least I'll have one side that I can play with. So polish it in. Okay, I'll move closer so you can see. It's actually exacerbated the pores on my chin. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'll get a bit closer. You can see how they look like big holes. And even when I buff more, it's not getting rid of it. The crepiness on my eyes looks really severe. Alright, so that's that product. Another very popular brand. I'm not going to mention the brands because I don't think that's fair. A lot of people can wear this mineral makeup if they've got that really super fine pore. So there's parts of my face that don't look too bad, but where the pores are larger is not great with this product. Let's try this one. It's going to be a different colour. This one's quite goldy, that one's quite pink and pale. Don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so swirling it up, and this is a powder, so swirling it up into the brush, loose powder, and I'm sort of dabbing it back onto the end of it. And then swirl on And already my skin feels tight from these minerals, and the coverage from this one is nowhere near as heavy as the other one. It's taking a lot more product to get some coverage. The lines on my lips here are looking pretty... It's going into the creases and sitting in there, this side. And this isn't giving a very good coverage at all, this other one. It's much, much lighter, but... Oh, the hair on the brush. It's not too bad, but I just don't think it's covering the dark circles. I just don't feel like it's giving me much coverage at all. I'll take this one off. This just feels hideous. And I will put the remaining product on. As I say, ladies, this is not a review of other people's products. This is just a review between the powder and the pressed powder, and just showing you how it looks on the skin and how to apply it. Oh, that feels good to get off, I have to say. Ooh. It really does start to feel very cakey. Let that dry. So the last one is also a powder. Get my little brush. Not quite dry. You want to be putting them onto a dry skin, and that's including your moisturiser. You don't want your skin tacky at all, or it's going to stick everywhere you put it. So once again, just swirling it up, flicking off the excess, and swirling it on. So some of these mineral makeups, when the buffing motion is intended to polish the mineral and it gives a bit more of a glow. Others can be quite flat, so when you're choosing a mineral you want to make sure what it is that you're looking for in that makeup. Having done that, once again my skin's feeling really dry and a little bit irritated after all that polishing. So let's have a close look at this one. I'll go for the magnifying side. Yeah, I just think my skin looks dehydrated, and particularly under my eyes it's looking quite dehydrated. It is hiding the pore a bit better. This one's not. That's bringing the pores out a bit. It just feels, I don't like the feel of it. I really don't. And it's really made this under here look really snaky. So anyway, that's how you apply it. And you do have the choice of pressed or loose. I'll just remove, well, I can't play with this side again, that's just too sore. I'll remove this one and I'll put the age resistance on. Again, it feels good to get it off. Let that dry. I'll just put on some age resistance liquid foundation, not mineral, and compare them. So now I've just applied the Age Resistance Liquid Foundation on this side. I'll pop a little bit of powder over the top. I can tell you it feels a whole lot better. And I think this side looks muddy. In my mirror, I don't know what this lighting's doing, got no idea. But to me, in my mirror, this just looks... Ugh. I think this does look less aging than this side. I'll let you judge that. I'm just going to pop some powder over the top. So just a light dusting of the Silken Veil finishing powder. It just sets the makeup and it just finishes it off. So there's the difference between a mineral and the Age Resistance Foundation. I don't know whether that's been helpful to you or not. I hope it has been, but I think you can probably gather from what I've said I'm really not a fan. But there are those people who are, and that's great. If you found something that you really love, stick with it. But if you're not happy with your mineral makeup, then give something else a go. There's no point. I've got makeup everywhere. I'm constantly looking and searching and seeing what's out there just because I love it. But if you're looking for something and you haven't found it, well, keep looking, because there's no point sticking to something that you don't love. If I can be of help in any other way, please don't hesitate to contact me. If you'd like a video, by all means, just send me a request. I'd love to do that for you. If you'd like to talk to me, you can contact me through my website on the contact form at www.cougarcosmetics.com.au or .com. Both will take you there. You can also contact me with a private message on my Facebook page for Cougar Cosmetics, and please like and share. Please subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to hear what's going on, and please feel free to ask and join the Cougar Cosmetics Women's Forum support group on Facebook. And thank you for joining me today. I'll catch you again soon. Bye now.